Sit back, relax, grab a drink, and keep watching if you want to see how I got this makeup look. So today we are going to be doing a get ready with me Q&A. This has been very requested for me to do like a makeup video, so I thought why not do a get ready with me and also answer some questions. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that you're gonna do is put some eye cream on, and I already did that off camera. CeraVe one, I like that one a lot. It's decently priced and it lasts a while. And then I also put on some SPF moisturizer. This one right here from First Aid Beauty is the one that I use. We'll link in the description box below all the products that I used. Now that we got our face hydrated and everything, I am going to go in and do my brows, and I'm going to use the NYX Fluff and Fill Brow Pencil, which is probably one of my new favorite, and I have it in the color taupe. You'll just want to kind of follow your natural brow line. If you don't have much brow, you want to start here at the inner corner of your eye. You want to do the arch at about the end of your iris, and then the tail about to go in line with the end of your eye. So that's kind of a general shaping. The first question is from Sarah, and she asked, what gave you the inspiration to start your own channel? And well, my inspiration was actually, I've always kind of wanted to since YouTube started, but I just didn't have the confidence to do it. I did like a couple little things of like comedy, and I love comedy and stuff, but like I just don't think that was the route for me. And I thought about doing makeup videos at one point, like just makeup, but I feel like I think I'm good at makeup, but I definitely am not like the best. So I was like, I don't think I want to just have a makeup channel. I wouldn't mind incorporating like I am right now. I just didn't think that was going to be the path for me. And what I'm going to do also, just so you guys know, is fluff out with the other side of the brush, the front here. That's why I love this one, because then you get a nice little fluffed out with this little paddle brush that comes on it, and I just fluff out my brow. I love it. And so anyways, I just decided one day that like, oh, I should maybe do try-ons and stuff, because I feel like there's not a lot. There are some great apple-shaped YouTubers out there, but I know there's not a lot. So I just figured a lot of people could probably relate and find my videos useful, hopefully. For my 30th birthday, I decided, well, you know what? I've been wanting to do this for 10 years, so I'm not gonna keep waiting. And no matter what happens, if people don't watch or people do watch, that's okay, because I really want to do it for myself, because it's something that I've wanted to do. And obviously I'm super grateful that people have wanted to watch, and that all of you that are here are here. I'm just super happy that it's been so great. Okay, so now our brows are like filled in, and I am going to go in, because I do have blonde, a lot of blonde hair, some brown, some blonde. It's like an array of colors. I like to go in with the NYX Eyebrow Mascara, and I get it in the color Brunette. I just take it and just brush it right in. I kind of do the little back and forth motion just because I feel like it attaches to the hair better. I don't put it in the very front because I want that to seem a little less harsh in the very front, so I just do it, you know, about almost to the front, and then the rest of the way down. And just do little strokes, because then it can get messy very fast. Don't even touch the skin either. Just go like right above it. If you touch the skin, it's okay, but like don't try to just like smash it into the skin. You're trying to just get the hairs. I'm in a hurry. This is literally all I do for my brows, is just color them in with the eyebrow mascara. So if you are someone who has a good amount of brows like me, but they're just light colored, the eyebrow mascara is a godsend, because it just gives you that full brow look a lot quicker. We are going to carve out our brows also. First, I'm going to take a Q-tip and just clean up a little bit of the edges, because when I go to carve it, I don't want like a huge mess. So that's all I do right there, just cleaned it up a little. Now with my Morphe, what is this one? I thought they had numbers on these. I guess they don't. But it's just a little flat concealer brush, and I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape in the color Light, and I am going to carve out my brows with this. Use it underneath my brow. And the next question is from Christina. She asked, pancakes or waffles? And you know what, Christina? I would say probably pancakes most of the time though. especially my grandma's recipe of skinny pancakes. Basically they're crepes is what we just always call them, skinny pancakes, because they're thin. Yeah, those are probably my favorite of the two. I just, as you can see, went above the brow just to kind of, and I take the edge of the brush just to carve it out. So I don't always carve out my brow. Like if it's just an everyday quick look, I don't always do it, but you know, I'm gonna do a little more of a glam look today. So see, it just looks more precise, it looks neater, it just is the best way to get a perfect brow, or as close as perfect as we can. Okay, now I'm back with my brows all set and lovely. The next question comes from Evelyn, and she's asking, what's your favorite food and beverage? I'm going to answer that once I should tell you guys that I'm using the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, and I'm going to put the color in light underneath my brow and in my inner corner of my eyeball. I just use this skinny little flat brush right here. This is from the brand Kala. It's just a brush that I got from like TJ Maxx, I believe. Just something small, a little more precise, that you can get in those little spots easily. There you go. So my eyes already look brighter. Favorite beverage is lattes. Probably just an iced breve latte with 3 stevia if it's a grande and 4 if it's a venti. Then my favorite food, I'll answer that part in 1 second. Let me get my next color ready for us. I'm going to just use blending brush, something that's pretty fluffy here, and I'm going to use the color from my Naked Basics palette, the color Faith, which is just a nice little brown color right here. That's going to be my transition color. And my favorite food is probably carne asada tacos and rice and beans. Well, and chips and salsa. So I mean, I guess that's more than one item. But Mexican food, I guess you could say. But if I have to be really specific, then it's definitely the carne asada tacos. I love them. That's actually, fun little fact, that's where me and Jeff had our wedding night dinner, was at this Mexican restaurant in Las Vegas. It's actually still there. It's at Planet Hollywood if you guys are ever in Vegas. And it's the restaurant called Yolo's. And it's really good, actually. Their margaritas and stuff are really, really good. They're like fresh fruit. Yeah. So as you see, I'm just lightly dusting, and since I have hooded eyes, I'm going above my natural crease. I'm going basically almost to that white that we did, or that light color that we did. If you don't have a hooded eye, then obviously you can just go above your natural crease, however you see fit. Just lightly dusting, like I'm not trying to press too hard, although sometimes the Lord knows I do, but just lightly going back and forth in windshield wiper motions to create that look. So now I feel like we have a good little transition going on, and I am going to use this brush from Real Technique. It is the base shadow brush, but I really like it to use it for this next technique. We are going to use from the Jaclyn Hill palette the color Mocha, which is this color right over here. I'm just going to apply the color onto one side here of the brush, and then I'm going to, on the outer corner of my eye, I'm going to pat it on and go up to almost the top of where we did that, or basically the top. And then just tap that color on. Once you do a few little taps like this and you have the color kind of placed all around the outer edge here, then you're going to turn the brush to its side and just whatever's left on your brush, blending it over. Don't go as high with this color as you did the first one, but definitely still make sure you get into your crease and above your crease with my hooded eye friends. You're just kind of blending this color out then basically, and then do it down here as well. So just go back and forth in little circular motions to blend it all out. And the next question is, how are you and Jeff doing? And that is from Regina. We are doing good, Regina. You know, we've had a rough little time, but you know what? We're doing good. I feel like life is getting better and better every day. We have a lot to be grateful for, and so just trying to focus on my blessings, you know? Yeah, we're doing good. Thank you for asking. Rose has asked me what is my #1 breakfast that I would cook every morning. So the one that I would cook would be an omelet. I love ham and cheese omelets. put some vegetables up in there. It's a good way for me to eat vegetables because it's all up in the meat and cheese. And I like to put some spinach up in there. That's probably my favorite breakfast. It's not like it's hard to make. I should make it more, or even at least, honestly, sometimes I feel like I mess up when I make the omelet, so I should honestly just even make like a scramble, you know? That's like better for us people who are not chef supremes. So now I feel like I have a pretty good blend on that, so I'm going to leave that alone now. And with the brush that we were using for the transition color, I'm just going to further dust everything out and just make sure that it's all kind of blended. And I'm gonna lightly, I'm not putting any more color on the brush, but then I'm lightly blending out that very first color we did down into our tear duct as well. So now I feel like everything's kind of soft and diffused to my liking, so I am good with that now. I am going to use the Stila glitter eyeshadow. I really love these. If you want like a nice glitter shadow, these are really great. And this is in the color Smoky Storm. And I just put this across my lid, and I like to stop where the dark is at. So just kind of go to the outer edge of the dark. And Christina is asking if you could live in any time, when would it be and why? That is a good question. And there you go, we got the gold glitter. Do the same thing to the other side. Still thinking about Christina's question. That's a good one. I've never really thought about it too much, but I guess I would have to say 50s and I guess like the 50s and 60s maybe is like when they were very retro and like diners were such a thing. Seems like a very fun era. I just think it'd be fun to be like wearing poodle skirts and it not be ironic. So I guess maybe that would be my answer to that one. And I also wanted to shout out two people that I have not shout out yet for. It is Lily and Gladys. Thank you guys for being patient with your shout outs. The username is Outside Minneapolis, and they ask, did you grow up with dogs or pets? And yes, I have grown up since I was 7. I got my first dog. His name was Levi, and he was a Sheltie. He was such a good dog. Such a good first dog too. He would let me put him in my stroller, my baby doll stroller, and stroll him around, and he would just sit there and let me do it. He was such a good dog. I'm gonna go ahead and try this. I'm trying with you guys for the first time, so I hope I like it. It was on sale at Ulta. The Too Faced Do You full coverage, and I'm trying it in the color Almond. So we will see. I'm going to take a Fresh Beauty blender, and I'm going to wet it down with my Mario Badescu spray. Smells good. Well, that definitely gives a nice coverage for sure. Now I smell like the cucumber melon from Bath and Body Works. Say first impressions, it definitely gives a pretty good coverage, and doesn't feel gross on the skin. It doesn't really feel like I have anything on. I use the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm going to put that underneath eyes, and we're going to blend it out. And the next question is from L. Chong, asking, how did you develop your taste in clothes? Well, I would say it is partially because of my mom. She always kind of dressed me in fashionable clothes. She always had the trendy things for me to wear even when I was young. Then I would just say it just grew from there. Extra from the beauty blender, I just kind of tap into the Cupid bow, tap above my chin, and then tap right above your kind of jawline. You don't get any extra. I just take whatever's there and then kind of go above into the middle of your nose and up to the middle of your forehead. And so anyways, she would definitely take me to places and, you know, make sure I had cute stuff still. And then I just expanded on that. And I always have loved to wear cute stuff. So I'm going to use the translucent powder Do You from Too Faced. And spoiler alert, I did use this the other day, and I have to say it works really well. It didn't crease or crack on me. So I'm really happy because I got this on the 40% off as well. I'm gonna let that chill there for a minute while I do the rest of my face routine. I'm going to use the Hoola by Benefit bronzer and my Real Techniques multitasking cheek brush. I just like it because it's a little bit smaller. It kind of, I mean, it's been through a lot, but it's kind of a little bit of a dome edge, so it gets a little more precise for you where you want it. And I am just going to put it, when you kind of make like a kissy face or kind of like that, just right here in that crease. Lightly dust it around and kind of do circular motions. I go back and forth and I do little circulars to kind of blend it on in. And I love how I'm looking like the Grinch right now. That's what I literally feel like this looks like. And then I like to go on my outer edge of my forehead as well, because I got a big old forehead, more like a 5 head. So I like to kind of contour it, I guess. There we go. And then I take whatever's left on the brush and I pinch it and do it on the outer sides of the nose. Then do it on the other side of your cheek as well. Same thing. And the next question is from Vicky. She asks, who is your favorite person in your life and how did you meet Jeff? Well, favorite person in my life, oh, and she asked why, is Jeff, because he is supportive to me always, and he is always there for me, and even when he annoys me or I annoy him, he still, I know, is always there for me, and I'm really lucky and blessed to have him. He's always sweet and he makes me happy, you know. We actually met online, so yes. And now that I got the bronzer all done, now I'm going to use the Laura Geller blush in the color Honeysuckle and just an angled fluffy brush. Mine's from Morphe. I put it to the apple of my cheek and then I just kind of dust it on back a little bit. Kind of achieve the color you want. And now I'm going to use the highlight. I like the Too Faced Candlelit Glow in the color Rosy Glow and just a fan brush from Morphe. And I go just to the top of my cheekbone and dust it back and forth lightly. The next question is from Tina. She asks, where do I see myself in 10 years? 10 years, hopefully I'll have a kid or two and be happy with Jeff and hopefully still doing YouTube. That would be awesome. And whatever else life has to bring. I mean, I would love to have got to maybe do more modeling opportunities. That would be amazing. So that's my hopes. Now I'm going to kind of dust off with this fluffy brush and dust into my forehead, kind of blend out that contour, whatever's on my brush from that translucent powder. Go below my contour here as well. That way it just all kind of blends together. You don't really, you know, see any harsh lines. I'm gonna spray myself down with Mario Badescu spray. So now that all of that's done, now I just gotta do my mascara, and I'm also gonna put on fake lashes. So I actually love the double extend from L'Oreal because it comes off really clean. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this on real quick and then I'll be right back with you guys. So now my mascara is on. Now it's time for the lashes, and I am going to put on these ones from Kiss, the blowout lash in the Chingon. So I'm going to use my Eyelure Vegas Night lash glue. Put it right in the middle, and I just put it in the middle there, and then I just tap down the sides to my lid. Basically close my eye and put it right into the middle first, and then tap down on the outer corners right onto the lid so they stay put. I am going to do my lipstick now. Today I'm going to use the Kylie Lip Kit in the color Dirty Peach. It's just a really pretty color. I'm going to line my lips first. I always put like one last little coat of chapstick before I put on my lipstick because I just feel like it helps hydrate the lip better. So that's what I do that for. The last question is from Tracy, and she asked if I would ever consider doing a podcast. Absolutely. Yeah, I would definitely like to do a podcast if that was ever something that seemed like really a fit for me and was something that could work and something that you guys wanted. I definitely would consider doing that. So here is the completed makeup look. I am actually just gonna go ahead and put my hair down. Nothing special, but my outfit that I'm going to show you guys is very special. So I will be back with you guys once I have my hair and my outfit on, and I'll tell you guys about it. Here is my completed look, all done up and dressed in Tarte. You guys, I'm so excited. If you follow me on Instagram, you already saw this post. I'm so excited. This is my first time working with them. They sent me this look to create a picture on Instagram. So I'm just so excited about it, you guys. Thank you to all of you guys for all of your love and support. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and remember to just be you. Bye. These are the highest heels that I think I've worn since I don't know when, but I am feeling myself. Let me not break my ankle. I love them, you guys. They're actually comfortable for being so tall. I feel like I can do my dance moves. Hey, wanna jump, but I'm not jumping though. We ain't going that crazy. Walk this way. talk this way. So last video's movie quote was from Crazy Rich Asians, which I love that movie. I heard they're making number 2, which I am here for. This video's movie quote is, if you're a bird, I'm a bird. Comment below if you know what movie that quote is from without using Google. Peace.